Lewis Mills shows off his latest decoration at the Lethbridge Legion. The World War II veteran who turns 96 this spring is being commemorated for something he did when he was in his 20s.
They used it as an opportunity to recognize those who liberated France in those difficult days of 1944.
Those difficult days include D-Day, when Canadian, U.S., and British troops helped free Normandy from German control.
So in the year 2014, the French government decided to offer all Canadian veterans alive the award of Légion d'honneur, or Legion of Honor, which is the equivalent of Canada's Order of Canada. And so quite an effort went in between the Canadian and the French officials to find gentlemen like Lewis Mills, to identify them, find them, and then eventually award them this distinction.
It's a great honor, especially when there's so few there's not too many get this kind of an honor.
Amazingly, 4 gentlemen in this room from Lethbridge have received this very high distinction, which is not awarded to that many people outside of France, so they're part of a select group.
It's actually incredible because growing up, either my sister and I didn't hear any stories. I think some of it was just very horrendous, and and they just didn't share them. That was kept inside. But just lately, he's starting to reminisce, and I guess it was, some of the memories aren't that great, but he has quite a few humorous things that he's shared with us that happen, and I guess it has to happen when you're in that situation. But it's just, it is an incredible honor.
The 4 Lethbridge recipients all received their medals in different ways. John Ross was honored in person in Normandy on the 70th anniversary of D-Day this past June.
Those who are able to travel, I think, were invited to those events because there were some big celebrations in Normandy in the spring where many world leaders were also in attendance, but some were not able to make that journey, and therefore in various methods we found to present them personally.
Well, I received it in September, and a couple of letters before that from the French embassy. I think it's pretty nice to have, and I'm proudly wear it in remembrance of all of my comrades that were with me and all the ones who didn't make it home. So on behalf of them, I'm proud to wear it.
Those other gentlemen that were here, they got theirs in the mail, so they invited them to see what the ceremony was all about. So they got to participate and see what it was like to receive a medal.
One gentleman sadly passed away as we wanted to give it to him.
It is only offered if you're living, so they don't present it posthumously. And so my sister and I said, well, this would be really a nice thing to do, to be presented. And so if it can be done in a timely manner.
At this age, many of them are quite elderly, some unwell. They're disappearing, so we're trying to find them as fast as we can.
During the ceremony at the Lethbridge Legion, family and friends of the 4 vets filled the room, while students presented the veterans with handmade thank you letters.
It seems like a long time ago, but with all the young people that were here today, it's important for them to hear those stories, see these people, meet them, understand concretely who they were and who they are.
For Go Southern Alberta, I'm Jeannette Roche.